Well, how's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
Welcome to this, I guess, reaction to a full season. Oh, we're doing this. Bang, bang.
There's a lot of things exploding right now.
Pretty much. All spoilers.
Are we doing full spoilers?
We're not walking on eggshells.
Okay.
All spoilers.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about The Boys Season 2. We just finished it about 2 days late. I did not get spoiled. Matt kind of did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Not really. I mean,
Spoiler alerts, you saw Stormfront's charred head.
yeah, that's about it. Like I saw there was a picture of the boys and just a
Was
chart
that your
about.
shitposting page?
Yeah, from Marvel.
Okay.
Because
They're
it was
just jealous.
it was crossover with the Boys 7 posting. I think I'm part of that group too now.
But yeah, so for all the haters out there that had to watch this pretty much weekly, if you're now you can just watch it all if you've been holding on because you're just mad about that.
Like
But,
I did. I was behind. I watched in 2 days.
yeah, he held off, and I'm like, hey, just watch this season finale with us, and you did. Connor sadly did not. Anyways, how do you want to go about this? Do we want to talk about season overall, our favorite highlights, and then obviously like speculation and theory for season 3?
I think that's
Yeah.
a good way to go about
Yeah.
it.
I guess we'll start off because like they pretty much did like the first 3 episodes dropped right away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they dropped the first 3 episodes, which I thought was nice because after watching all 3, it felt like a very good first arc
Mm-hmm.
of season 2. But the one thing that I felt like in what I've talked about like with you guys and stuff is that season 1 is like such like just like a fun adventure. It's just like these guys,
Yeah.
these gals getting together, and we're gonna take down the soups and Vought and all this, and then at the end it's a cliffhanger, revealing that Rebecca has like a son and it's Homelanders and all this, and so
Fucking Becky.
picking right up after that, and like we're thrown into the aftermath of that realization with Butcher, and kind of watching it unfold in those first few episodes. I'm like, this isn't like as fun as season 1.
Yeah.
It's a lot more serious,
Mm-hmm.
but I still really enjoyed like the first act, and I think it got a lot more interesting as the season went on. But those first 3 episodes felt very different from season 1.
Yeah. I mean, season 3 definitely like kicked into gear.
Season 2.
I mean, it's episode 3 of season 2.
Oh, there we go. Well, yeah.
I was like, wait, you're watching season 3?
I was like, whoa, wait, where are you getting this
What
information?
the fuck?
But yeah, with the whole chase sequence and everything, things definitely just kind of like kicked into gear, and you were like, okay, we're getting back into the good stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I think the episode right after that was probably my least favorite, but I think that's also the episode that has the big reveal about Stormfront.
Yeah.
Or maybe not the big reveal, but that was teasing that she has a past. Whatever episode where
They go to visit that old
yeah,
lady.
that was kind of like the episode where I'm like, okay, like it was not a filler episode, but like there wasn't a lot of action.
It was just like that meme where it's like, oh no. Anyways.
Yeah, pretty much like that. Okay, but
My goddamn, the semi hitting the car out of nowhere. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
oh yeah, on that little road trip. I love the bit when they're singing "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel, and Mother Milk is just looking at them, just like, this ain't no like fun road trip, guys.
Honestly, this was the season that made me fall in love with Mother's Milk, though.
Yeah.
Like, Frenchie's always been cool. He's been charming. But Mother's Milk, I don't know. There's just something about this season that just really like fleshed him out as a character.
He was too much of like his life is normal in the first one. He's like, nope, reel it back.
Yeah,
Reel
he's
it back.
just like, I'm a counselor for like these kids. I love my family, I love my daughters.
It's very basic.
Yeah.
And then this one, he was building the Victorian house.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that I wanted a payoff joke. I wanted somebody to break it. Damn it.
That, or like, what if like at the end he could bring like the dollhouse to when he sees him again?
Instead of a penguin? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that would have been hilarious.
A fucking Squishmallow.
I will say, Stormfront was pretty awesome.
She was really cool.
Yeah, like,
At first, like when she was first introduced, I'm like, you're kind of lame.
Well, no, it was cool that like she was like, no, fuck Vought, fuck their PC. Like, no, I'm not gonna do what you want me to do.
Yeah.
And then you thought like her and Starlight were gonna be like a thing,
yeah.
and then she was being weird with her.
I definitely want to, like, maybe in, like, probably before season 3 comes out, I'll just rewatch season 2, like, in one whole sitting. Because, like, now that you brought that up, because you have the benefit of literally watching all episodes in the last, like, 2 days, we've been watching this for like 5 weeks now.
Yeah.
So like,
Thinking about it.
I totally forgot that like that was kind of a dynamic where like Stormfront was all like, yeah, like Starlight, I support you. And oh, the dude that fucking cut off his arm, or like, he
Gecko.
let people cut his arm
Yeah.
off. Totally forgot about that subplot, like the whole like leaking vault.
I love that like his eye was gone too. During
I have a theory. I'm gonna wait till the end, but you just brought up something I can't remember. No. Yeah. What? Yep. No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? I think we just need to talk about it now.
No.
Because I said her eyes kind of did the thing where she looks like a fucking chameleon. What if the dude that got his fucking arm cut off has some fucking mind control powers?
Oh no, I was going to a different direction.
Oh, where were you going?
They're doing testing on Gecko for regeneration. What if they regenerate Stormfront?
Oh fuck.
I was joking, saying that they're gonna make like a Mecha Hitler from like Wolfenstein as Stormfront, because we never see her die. She
Yeah.
never died.
Yeah.
She was just speaking fucking German shit. That was the last thing we saw of her. She looked like Anakin from episode 3. It was pretty great. Somebody was a fan, I was pretty sure.
Oh my god, what? Gecko's Palpatine. Gecko's Palpatine.
Dude, honestly, that'd be fucking hilarious if he's the mastermind behind all of this. But like, I totally forgot about that guy. And I feel like he will play a bigger part. Like, what happened to him? Nothing, right? Did he die?
No, he just went
No.
back to his
You know what I just
lab
said?
job.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
like
he got beat up though, didn't he?
no.
He had like the eye patch, but I assume that was just from like
Yeah,
testing.
testing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because
Was that the last time we saw him?
the last time that we saw him, he gave the bottle of Compound V to Starlight.
Yeah, and he
And
was
then
like all
Atran was
scared.
just like, "Yo, what are you doing with that little pouch?" And she's like, "Nothing." And he's like, "Oh, there's nothing in here. Never mind."
So are A-Train and Starlight, they're even? They're cool? They're cool?
From what it
Or
sounds
does he
like,
still have like a little bit against her?
I think that was genuine. That exchange in the end of
Yeah.
the episode, he was like,
Right.
dude, he's like, we're
even.
We're
Yeah.
even. Like, let's just be mutual. Like, no more hate.
like,
I'm
unless like
pretty
if
sure
I'm told to go after you and kill you, I'm gonna kill you. But until then, like, I'm just, we're gonna leave it how it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure that was genuine. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he wasn't trying to be a sneaky bitch anymore.
And like she doesn't have dirt on him. He doesn't have dirt on her. Everything's out there.
Because all he wanted was just to be back in the 7, and
Yeah.
he got that. So
And he was able to do that. My biggest thing is how, even though he was a joke and he's hilarious, how like underutilized the Deep was. I feel like they really don't know what to do with his character,
yeah,
especially now. Like, his character was pretty much, he was to set up the church, and then they didn't know what to do with him anymore.
yeah.
So then he set him up for jokes, and now the church is pretty much over at the very last few minutes of this season.
Maybe they have like a new chair. What? Oh my god! What if Deep becomes like the next chair?
Yeah. See, like, I don't know what they're gonna do with him next, because like at the end of like, he was like, like, we can help you do a few more classes and stuff, get you better, then you can join the 7. But clearly, like, what's he gonna be doing next?
Yeah, honestly, it's just.
I feel like he's just been like the comedic relief.
I mean,
You
he
got the
has been.
dolphin
Which I love him.
scene.
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he's-
absolutely.
And
He's
then you got
definitely the
whale
funniest
scene.
one out of, like, he is the funniest character in the show. It's more of like a pity funny, but it's
Yeah.
still funny. But it's like, I'm a little not worried. I just hope he doesn't just become a joke. I hope he gets a little more. Because like when he had like when the scene when he was like hooking up with the one girl
Oh,
and she was like
God.
finger fucking his chest.
Yeah.
And like he starts shaving his head. I'm like, oh man, like he's really like fucked up in the head. And then this season and more just played off as a joke. Like
Yeah.
last season he had a lot more development, I think. But
I mean,
It is hard
I
to
think
take
it's just-
seriously the guy with gills. in his
I mean,
chest.
it's also just hard because like his superpower is literally just he's Aquaman. He can only do so much on land.
A-Train gave him like the fishbowl, and he's like, he knows my name.
Yeah.
It's just shit like that's hilarious.
But like it kind of makes me think of like there's like a Family Guy skit where like basically like some dude like chases this girl down on the beach and like pins her down and everything, and she's like screaming for help, and Aquaman pops out of the water
Oh, yeah.
so far off in the distance, and he like throws a fish, and he's like, yeah, better be scared now, all my friends are coming, and like fish just start like jumping out of the water, and it's just like, unless you're actually in the water,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
It's like you can get away with that with the actual Aquaman with like Justice League, because like shit's gonna happen in the water. The boys
Yeah.
aren't going in the water.
No.
And like that was kind of the big thing, is that like he was riding that whale in episode 3, and then the whale like landed on the shore, and you're just like, well, fuck it. What's the whale gonna do?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
ram into him.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Dude, that shit's hilarious.
You easily
Remember when
could've
Hughes, she's like, I'm I'm just gonna stay in here for a little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a
And the
fucking
fucking
mood.
heart was just beating
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
His just dead eyes. Why couldn't? I thought they were gonna do something with the deep. They just left him there. Like you couldn't you just like killed him right there? Just one dude.
I mean, what do they have to gain? I guess for killing.
Well, I mean,
the
Butcher hates soup, so if he could kill one, he could. Oh, only good
I
soup
guess
is
that's
dead
the
soup.
Well, I guess yeah, that's true.
So he could easily just like slit his neck or something.
Yeah, is he even like strong? Is he like?
No, I think he's
skin?
literally like useless out of water.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that Starlight and Huey are a
Finally
couple
made up.
again.
Yeah,
Ah,
absolutely.
like
I love how it was just like, I need to stand on my own 2 feet. Star's like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I understand. He's like, no, I still want to be with you.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, thank
okay,
God.
good.
Like,
Because I was like, yeah, and I'm like, wait, and then he's like, no, I want to be with you. I'm like, yeah.
I fear for Huey now, though.
But like, what is the relationship with like him and Butcher? Because like they were cool.
Well,
Like in
it's like
episode
what Butcher's aunt said.
He needs to
Huey
be
is
Lenny
his canary.
and his canary.
Yeah,
Mm.
Lenny and Canary.
yeah.
So like he still needs to be there to like keep him in check. But I guess they're all doing their separate thing now that they're free again.
But are they? Because like
Well,
Mallory brought up that fucking task force off the books.
that
kind
will
of thing.
definitely come into play.
Season 3.
That or maybe leading like season 4.
Yeah.
I guess we're about to get into like speculations, but to like wrap things up, I was kind of disappointed we really didn't lose a main character.
Yeah.
I don't count Rebecca as a main character.
No.
I don't count Stormfront as a main character.
Mhm.
Well, like when
And I
Rebecca.
don't count knockoff Hugh Jackman as a main character.
Yeah, no. When Rebecca died, I definitely got sad, but not because she died. More so just
I was
On behalf of
fucking-
Butcher?
Yes, and
I
like,
think it's fine in the first 2 seasons, like still have your core though.
that. Yeah, that's true. I
'Cause
mean,
like you guys
we're just
said,
used to like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead.
you
where
wouldn't like
just
to watch
kill-
it if Bill or you'd still watch it, but it would feel different if Billy was gone.
Well, yeah, but like I was kind of ready for Frenchie to go. I was like, Frenchie, if there's somebody that has to go,
Mhm.
I love you, bro, but it could be you.
yeah.
These are still like the introductory seasons. Like season 3 and 4 is when like
I don't
Frenchie
want it to
or
go
MM
more
can
for,
die.
like-
This definitely did feel more of like a setting up season. Like it still had like its core moments and like
Mhm.
great like scenes and everything,
Right.
but it still just kind of felt like Compound V's been publicly released. There's this Newman chick who's in Congress now, who is definitely a soup.
God, hang on.
Vaught's trying to take control of everything. They're trying to get more superheroes. They're trying to get.
oh my god, why couldn't she just pop Homelander's head right there?
Yo,
That'd be
they
crazy.
that was good on
That
like
shot.
the director because like they wanted
yeah.
you to think that he was about to get blown up.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, and then like Homelander himself.
Oh no, I
like-
meant like when he confronted her. I meant like a few
Oh,
episodes
Yeah.
before.
gotcha.
But
when he,
Homelander
like,
himself,
did
he's
that
just like during that scene, I was like, okay, 2 things are gonna happen. Either he's fucking gone off his rocker, or he's gonna get his head blown off. That didn't happen. I was definitely expecting to see his head like blow up, like in the background, like when they were in the office of Hugh Jackman at the church,
Mhm.
just like
Oh.
on the TV. And I was like, okay, no. But
He is like the driving force of the show. I mean, he's the poster child of it.
Well, like he will be him and like I'm pretty sure Butcher will be like
last two.
The last 2
Mhm.
standing. Huey probably as well. Like
Yeah.
those 3
Yeah.
are like they are, and like Maeve and Starlight. I think like they're all pretty much there. Like I really thought A-Train was gonna die. Like they're kind of ignoring his heart problem. Like they keep like kind of
Yeah.
like
yeah.
pushing it to the side, and I'm like, let's not.
Well, they
literally
also
forget
were
that
just
the man
like,
was
hey, what
having a
about your
attack
heart? And
all
he's like, I'm
season
good
one.
now. I take my vitamin
Yeah,
D
no.
or whatever. It's just like, okay. I don't
Dude,
think
we
so.
need to find out what the fuck was in the fresco.
Oh my god.
I'm so mad that Hugh Jackman's head got blown off, and then we just saw the fresco pouring on that. Like
It wasn't actually Hugh Jackman. We just think he's a literal lookalike of Hugh
he
Jackman.
literally,
it's Hugh Jackman with a little bit of spice.
it's like a Latin Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
yes.
That is
Perfect.
It. That is it. Is like if he was not born in Australia but born in like Spain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Spain.
There we go. That would be.
That's a Spanish man.
Okay. Speculation time.
Well, we definitely got our theories out there.
I think what's gonna happen.
Fuck.
First
Wait,
off-
before we do
okay.
speculation, I think we should talk about the hospital episode.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like the.
That was probably like one of the coolest fucking episodes.
Yeah, that was.
Do we think that?
It was like what New Mutants wanted to be.
Yeah.
do we think that the
honestly.
chick is the only one that got out? Because Stormfront said she killed a few people that were
I
trying to
assume
escape.
so. Because a lot of them died.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking penis man.
God, that was disgusting.
I just remember watching it, and then like a few seconds like after he like Miller Milk started getting choked, I'm like, oh my god, I think that's the penis.
Yeah. It was just the gross realization. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck could it be? It's like,
It's like
oh
a
my.
tentacle. Oh my god, no, it's a fucking penis. No, that was a really cool episode. Oh, we haven't. I guess a little sad that we haven't even talked about it, but fucking Lamplighter or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
He was interesting. Like, yeah, that's a whole
I was
nother
kind of
thing.
ready for him to like. I was like, oh, cool, another
Like redemption?
Supes joining the
Yeah.
boys, and then, you know, maybe he would have died in the season finale or gone a little bit longer. But for him, literally to only be in like 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and not even to make it through the full second episode, you're just like, damn.
Also,
like,
his death was just, his suicide rather, was just so weird. It came out of nowhere. Like, he just walked in the room. He's like, they took my statue down.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to make my father proud or something. And he just commits suicide. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like his conscience definitely was clear when he got to talk to what's her name?
Maeve.
No, not Maeve. The girl with the short white hair. Remember he killed his kid. What's her name?
Oh, like the.
Mallory.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think like once he got to talk to her, like, you know, and she didn't kill him. He's like, well, fuck. Like, now my only way out is suicide. And he's like, then I'm gonna make a fucking statement at Vought or whatever.
Mhm.
Maybe that was his theory. Maybe there's more of like his story in the comics. None of us have read it. I would like to read it, but I really want to wait until the show's over just so I don't know
Yeah.
anything.
I don't know, man.
I know, like, I
Well,
really want to read it. But
From
like,
what I've heard, they used a lot of source material in season 1, and now they're just kind of like picking back through.
like, the big thing is Black Noir. I know about that. That
Yeah.
like that's supposed to be his son, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's clearly not. So like they didn't do that. But like I
Black-
want to read it, but at the same time, like I don't, because like, what if Stormfront does come back or something? Like,
I mean, when
they
the boys
figure
come
it
down,
out.
we're obviously gonna take a trip down to Second and Charles.
Dude,
so
what the fuck is Black Noir even?
he's just
Like a beast. Like,
yeah, he's just like
indestructible ninja.
Well, he looks like, but he also looks like fucking burnt.
yeah.
Fucking
Well, that
shredded.
might have
Remember,
been
like when he
Yeah.
pulled his mask and he just looked like he was charred. And
Oh
stuff?
wait, no, he's dead. I forgot he died.
Yeah, like,
no,
I'm pretty
he's
sure
not dead.
No, he had a peanut allergy.
Yeah, but they just said he might
he's
pull
like a
out.
vegetable.
He's like a yeah.
Oh right, all
Yeah,
right.
no, he's not dead. No,
Yeah, no.
They would not kill him, dude. I love that. I fucking hate Almond Joys. I'm,
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
but he definitely like.
It's funny that Starlight's
He's like
the only one.
Deadpool. He's literally Deadpool. When they pulled it up and he,
I think that was from the first episode when he got like his face blown off, or like
It was like
I
his
guess.
chest, and it was like right here.
yeah.
I hope we get to explore more. I said that after season 1. I hope we really get to explore more in season 3 with Black Noir.
He
Yeah.
can run faster than a car. Like what?
Bro, just seeing him up on the rooftop.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
Oh
He was just
man.
hanging out. Like, he was like Batman in the daylight. pretty
Yeah.
much. You don't really see that, so you're just like, this is weird.
And the way that he like went up to like that surveillance chick and was just scribbling like really hard, like butcher. It's just like
this
okay.
this season definitely tackled a lot of things, and I feel like they could have focused on a few more, focused on a few of those and saved some of the other things for like later seasons. Because I feel like they wanted to tell a lot. Because I feel like probably my biggest issue of season 2 is Vought leaking out that superheroes are not, you're not born a superhero. You are pretty much injected to be one. And like that is just like pushed under the rug, and it's kind of just like background noise for the rest of the season. It's like, yeah, like Vought's done this, Vought's like, and like I felt like that is such like a huge thing, and like it was only a huge thing for like an episode, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh well, we're selling it to the people and stuff.
I think it's like, because like this show, you definitely feel like parallels of what's going on with real life. It's
Yeah.
like this could just be like another parallel of like
Killer
something's
Bees.
big news one day, and then next week there's something else to talk about.
Yeah, I could see it that way. I just feel like, I don't know, it's so fucking huge to find out that all superheroes have been drugged.
I had this idea, a little off topic. Do you think there's, during their like sex scene when Homelander and Stormfront were getting together, do you think he was holding back on the eye laser, or was that him full force and she's like impervious to it?
No, he was definitely holding back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could have ripped through her.
It's like, what if there is a chance that natural born superheroes like his son can be stronger than him? Because he fucking obliterated her with just one shot.
That's
Yeah.
what, like, that's before, I guess we
So-
talked about Huey joining in, like, her campaign. That's why I kind of thought there'd be a time jump, just so Ryan could get a little bit older. Because he's clearly, like, 11 years old. So,
Maybe
like,
4 or 5 years down the line. Like,
yeah, just, like, make
she's
him, like, an
ranked for
edgy
president or
high
something.
schooler or something.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like he's still too young to even understand how to control his powers. But that's a good theory, because, like, he is the first true
Yeah.
natural born superhero. So,
I wonder if they explore that more, because there's definitely supes that have had sex. With
well, yeah,
people.
the whole episode 1. Remember when they go to, like, that sex club?
Oh,
God, yeah.
Like the little,
Oh,
the little
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
like the little guy jumps into the girl's vagina. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like
so
the
there's
fucking pastor.
gotta be other natural born supes out there, maybe, and that gets explored maybe season 3 and 4.
Maybe
Or
or more
four.
or more like the. I don't know about that college spin-off show. I don't know what I think about that
I
yet,
forgot
but maybe they explore it there. I feel like they might tie in that college spin-off show in season 3, and
Yeah.
then.
The chick from the hospital goes to college.
Yeah,
what it is.
that's it. It's just a
She
90s
gets a
sitcom.
degree. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk any more before theories, I guess, or just like what we think is gonna happen in season 3? Any more highlights you can think of?
It's hard to think what can happen in season 3 because they didn't leave us with much.
Also, totally forgot about I just want to respect Black Noir's third kill, where he just splits a guy's head open
Yeah.
Yeah.
through his jaw.
I don't know.
So
We
that
watched
just
that.
lives rent-free
Remember we
in my
watched
head
like
right
that.
now.
Yeah, that was
the-
like the
It was like a
special
teaser,
look.
special look. It was
Yeah.
like that little opening scene. It was great. But like now, like I said, I thought there was gonna be a time jump with Ryan, but when they finally set up who the killer is, the Congresswoman, she is a soup, and now Huey is joining her campaign. I definitely think Huey's gonna start maybe finding out some shit somehow. I don't really know, because she's definitely really protective and very like under the rug about it. But somehow he's gonna find out and get everybody back together, and they're gonna try to take her down, which seems impossible. Because like one thing that they really haven't like delved in this show yet are like weaknesses for superheroes.
Yeah.
Like, do superheroes have weaknesses? Do they all have like one weakness together, or are they all random? They kind of delved with Homelanders in season 1, but clearly that wasn't his weakness because he fucking killed her. So I'm curious to see where that goes. The one thing that bugs me is her eye thing. Like, yes, to like put a nail in the coffin that like, yeah, this is definitely the girl who's been blowing up people's heads. But literally in the courtroom, when the freaking like dude next to her blows up, her eyes were normal. And I assume all those heads blowing up, her eyes would have to be in that camouflage stage the whole time.
Well, because
I know, we might just be looking into it too much.
I don't
Maybe that
know.
was just an artsy choice,
yeah, because I think
just to
when
show that.
the camera first panned around, her eyes were normal, and then it did a
did
weird
it,
thing,
and
and
then
then,
went
it went back to normal. Just to show us that, maybe to show the source material or like the readers that like it's a soup from the comics or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of like a little, like, if you don't get it, bonk, this
Yeah.
is her, I guess. But like clearly just with that shot when she blows up the church guy. But no, like, I mean, season 2, if you cut before that scene, it's a happy ending. You can just
Yeah, I knew there was no way that they were gonna end in a happy note.
no. And like, to be fair, it's not really like, it's not as like cliffhangery as season 1. Like, you can watch this and be like, okay, you know, everybody's going on their normal lives. Butcher still fucking depressed. I just want to give him a hug because he's just not catching a break. And other than him, everybody else is like starting their new lives. Starlight is back in the 7. He's on his own adventure. Like,
It's not really that bad of an ending, because like she's still fighting for like accountability and like taking Vought down. So it's like, it's not Stormfront.
But like,
she could be a bad guy.
I'm about to say, but what if like she actually is also having her own hidden agenda?
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to actually do something, and this is all just a cover up. I guess we'll definitely find that out later on. But
There's too many things going on potentially.
Yeah. I wouldn't
too
want to see
comfortable.
this more than like 5 seasons.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5.
Because like the biggest joke is just like blackmail in this show.
Yeah.
And it's almost I'm almost there where I'm like, ugh, more blackmail. Like that's
Oh yeah,
like
when that dude in the White House said like, you have a video of me fucking my
Yeah.
whatever.
It's almost like them poking fun at themselves
Mhm.
of blackmailing. Because, like, when Maeve showed the video to Homelander, which I guess that needed to be established because Homelander didn't know yet that she had that video.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, if you didn't have that video, Homelander would just fucking kill all of you and the day would be done. Like, it's just... Figure out another way than blackmailing Soups. Is all
What
I'm trying
is
to
her
say.
power? Is she just strong?
She's like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's like Wonder Woman. But no lasso of truth, I guess.
Yeah.
Or invisible jet.
So could she take on Homelander?
Probably not.
No, I don't... I
Or
literally-
like could he kill her instantly? Or would she be able to like hold her own for a little bit?
No, he'd probably just kill her instantly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she's pretty scared of him. So
I'm like literally like Homelander said like I will just kill everyone, everything. Like he literally could. He will. That is how the show is probably gonna end somehow. Like maybe they'll stop him beforehand, but like he literally, like in that little like fantasy that he had, he could just fucking mow down everybody. Nobody could stop him because we don't know his weakness. So,
Vought has to have something. Or whoever that dude in the wheelchair. He had to have something. Somewhere.
that's why.
They
Why did
created
the
him.
Congresswoman kill him? Is she working for Vought?
I think so. Well, that would make sense because maybe Vought is using her and her political powers to secure their foothold in whatever like they need to do. I mean, it's basically just the same things like giant pharma in our Congress today.
Big Pharma.
Fuck. I don't know what I'm talking about. Big pharma, big pharma,
And
big
even
oil,
bigger pharma.
big anything, big tobacco. Like they're all just fucking with our senators and congressmen and women just for whatever reason, just to make sure that their business stays alive. And that's
I
basically
hate life.
what Edgar was saying. Like he's like, I'm doing this for my business.
Yeah. But she's the one that's trying to stop like Compound B. It's like
But
she's
do you
messing
think
with
she
their money.
really
I think
is though. Or
I
you
think
it's
she's
like
just-
the whole
yeah.
grand scheme to eventually get her elected, and then she's gonna reveal that she's actually like working for Vought or something and help.
Because I
Vought.
mean, like it seems like she used the church leader to get to where she is now, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you get your tax evasion status, whatever, exempt, whatever, because you're a church." And so then after that, he just killed her to probably mop up a loose end. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Political stuff, bureaucratic stuff.
I just really don't want Stormfront to come back.
She probably will. Season 4.
Mecha Hitler, Mecha Stormfront. Come on, she had her legs chopped off. She was missing. She was Anakin, dude.
Yeah.
It is pretty funny. But yeah, it's kind of sad it's over. I hope that they can pick up shooting season 3 so we can probably get it soon.
I hope so.
Probably not. But you guys have any more thoughts?
This is a long one.
Yeah, I mean, season 2, good, not fantastic. I mean,
Not season 1 is like almost perfect. I think
Yeah.
it's like a great season. It's a
Yeah.
great story, and
I can respect this for what it did and what it's been trying to set up and everything, but I would say like a solid 6.5, 7 out of 10 for me.
I'd give it a B.
yeah, I would give it about like 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like for me, like season 1 is like almost like a 10 out of 10. Like I can just
I was like, it seems kind
I've
of low
watched
when you
season
didn't really
1.
give a gripe about it.
No, I mean, for me, it was just, I guess it's just more of a lot of like missed opportunities. Like there was always just a lot of anxiety and then just nothing really happened. A lot of anxiety and then nothing really happened. Like I was just constantly, like the way that the cameras were angled, like during like some like one-on-one scenes, like between just like characters talking, I'm like, oh my God, Homelander's gonna fly down right now,
Oh my God.
take this person's head, rip it out, you're gonna see the spine, it's gonna be like a fucking Mortal Kombat fatality.
That could literally happen at any moment.
I know, that's why I'm just saying, like I'm just, it's
that's why the
fucking, it's
show's
just like shit.
terrifying.
But I mean, like, yeah, it's like I said, just like in comparison to season 1, like I feel like I don't know. I guess I just felt like this season said that it was going to be more bloody, violent. It did say all
It
that
was.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like definitely more blood.
Heads blowing up and
Okay, but I guess I was just.
No, it's definitely way more.
I mean, yes, but still, I don't know.
like you mentioned, it's season 1 was an adventure. Season 2 they were hiding. I feel like season 3 can go back to that adventure because they're not wanted anymore.
Yeah.
Or it can be its own thing.
It's pretty much like
Season 2
trying
couldn't
to
have
think
been
of
an
like an
adventure.
example.
I just
of
felt like
what
things
season 3 is gonna
weren't happening at the same pace that they were at season 1. Like you can't expect that for every season,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, but it's like I said, I still respect what they were trying to do, setting up everything, putting things in motion, introducing new characters, new places, new things, new motives. But overall,
I'm just glad there's season 3 at least.
That
was
too.
it was confirmed even before season 2 came out. So
yeah,
like,
I'm really happy that
I
this
just-
the show is actually finally getting more traction because like we started on it like a year late.
well, we all watched it like kind of at launch, but then we stopped with like 3 episodes left. And we
Yeah.
finished it earlier this year,
Yeah,
and I'm fucking dumb for that.
Yeah.
But and then we got Connor on it, which was awesome. And then Connor got like his dad and Jason on it.
Yeah.
They're like, this is how it starts. Everybody just starts watching it. But
so yeah, man, I'm fucking super excited for season 3.
We gotta commend Homelander's performance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was telling Andrew, I'm like, there's literally, they did a fucking great job with casting him.
my thing is like, if he's ever at a convention, I would honestly be scared to meet him because he's just terrible. Like he is so good at his performance, I wouldn't trust him as just a normal person.
I can't see him as anything else other than just Homelander.
Mhm. Like,
He
whenever-
said he would love to play be Wolverine, and the actress who plays Stormfront said she would like to be Rogue.
I could see that.
Yeah, just like some press shit. And
No,
no,
we need-
Connor, Homelander doesn't look like Michael Fassbender.
No, I kind of saw it.
You saw
I
it?
saw it. There's a shot when he's looking at Ryan. I was like, he kind of looks like Michael Fassbender.
Damn. Literally, everybody has been against Connor in that. You're the first person.
I
to
got
say
you,
it.
Connor.
There you go.
I'm about to text him right now saying that.
I can kind of see it, but not really.
Like, it's very
It
like...
ain't no.
It's more-
Spanish Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
No, Spanish Hugh Jackman is just like spicy Jackman.
Spicy Jackman. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So I
No.
texted Connor.
All right, guys. Well, this has been Andrew.
And Caleb.
And Matt,
Peace.
Bye.
we love you.